Hi, do you know that the design of God for the married is for them to have more physical intimate satisfaction than just making babies? Now, he gave the instruction that generations and generations will come out of a particular family, out of a particular lineage. And he also told them to replenish the earth, to dominate the earth, to subdue the earth. Now, if you think about each couple, they have limited ability to procreate a whole nation or procreate a whole town or city. I mean, not every woman will be able to have 100 children or 1,000 children. But if you think about the moment they spend together, they spend more pleasure and satisfying time than making babies. So what does that tell you? It emphasizes the fact that physical intimacy is important, and God placed a lot of emphasis around that. And if you look at throughout the scriptures, it's all littered. That is something that God has made, God has created, and He wants you and I to be part of it. My name is Chinde. I'm a life relationship and performance coach, the founder of Marital Life Management Limited. I always help couples to discover their relationship differences, their personality differences, so they can navigate through all marital challenges in order to build a strong, stable, and satisfying marriage. In this course, I just want to give you the opportunity to understand the dynamics behind the physical relationship that a man and woman should have within a godly marriage. A lot is happening today within the sphere of marriage. And I can tell you that this aspect of physical intimacy is a big deal. It's not everything about marriage, but it's important because of its benefits, because of its impact, because of the change, and because of how the couples become so bonded, so connected, so close. Because physical intimacy is a serious matter. You can't just decide to offer yourself without having that connection with an individual. And then within the marriage space, forget about what is happening out there. We'll talk about from a scriptural perspective, those that are married, those that are in holy matrimony. God has given them the opportunity to enjoy physical intimacy the way He had designed. And there's nothing to be ashamed about. There's nothing to feel awkward about or begin to cringe, because it's what God has made. And if you think about the way it's been portrayed in the media, in tabloids, in social media, and in movies and all that, sometimes it's trivialized the sacredness of this and the importance of this. And I just believe that, it's almost like a mockery to what God has created, because physical intimacy is a blessing, it's a gift, and it's something that God has offered to those within the matrimony core marriage should enjoy without holding back. As a marriage coach, I can tell you many marriages, many relationships are suffering. Many relationships are in a place where nobody would want to be. And most times when you examine different things that have happened to that marriage or relationship to get to that point, you realize that the husband and wife within that marriage are no longer intimate the way God has designed. So I don't know what will be your own situation right now. You might be thinking, I think mine is manageable. You might be thinking, I think I've given up on this anyway. Or you might be thinking, I'm no longer interested, because at the end of the day, it's not fun, it's not satisfying, I'm just bored and tired. But can I tell you that if you had a better knowledge, a better way of approaching the situation and circumstances within your marriage when it comes to physical intimacy between you and your spouse, won't you take advantage of that? And this is why this course is where you can give and receive physical intimacy without feeling used, without feeling forced. You want to be able to enjoy it from a place of friendliness, connection, love, readiness. And I can tell you that in this course, it's been broken down into specific areas. We're going to talk about how did it all come about. This physical intimacy, how did it all come about? Is it from the movies? Is it from the posters? Is it from the people that display the parts of their body all over the internet? Are they the one that created this? We're going to find out. And then we're also going to find out, how do you build the spark? How do you become best friends? What's the journey like before you arrive to the place of physical intimacy and begin to enjoy satisfaction in its highest level? And how do you maintain romantic gestures, romantic relationship with your spouse on a daily basis, so that it won't look as if when is the time for physical intimacy, that's when you become a good man, you want to do something differently. Throughout the day-to-day activity between you and your spouse, you're already working on yourselves. The way you communicate, the way you talk, the way you relate, the way you help, the way you support, and the whole thing begin to build up to the place whereby you can have the full-blown physical intimacy that brings a lot of joy, happiness, and transformation in your marriage. And then we're going to also look at different steps on how we can build this, and also how we can actually enjoy our spouse on a daily basis. But there's something about this course which is so unique, because everybody is unique in their rights. We have different temperaments in marriages, and their temperament and their mindset can influence the way they respond to physical intimacy in marriage. And I've been able to deal with this from all sides of perspective. So to give you a holistic view why your husband is acting the way he's acting, why your wife is acting the way she's acting in your marriage. And then you'll be able to find a way to dialogue empathically and come to a resolution where both of you begin to enjoy sexual intimacy. And it's important to note, sexual intimacy is not for one person. It wasn't created just for the man. It's for both parties in the relationship. And I don't believe God is going to give something like this and say just one person should have all the fun she enjoy and be satisfied. No, our God is not a partial God. He's very, very fair, and he loves to give things freely to all those that come to him. So in your marriage, in your relationship today, I want you to know that this course will challenge you. This course will make you to realize certain things that you don't know before, or things you've been taking for granted, and also possibly give you some new enlightenment and horizon so that you can begin to dynamically take your intimate life very seriously, because there are great benefits to it, both to your health, both your mental state, both your spiritual state. There's so much this physical intimacy that God has gifted to all those that are in marriage to explore. I don't think it's something you want to miss. So what I would like you to do right now, we are giving a massive opportunity for those that are action takers, that want to take their knowledge and understanding about physical intimacy to the next level, for you to take advantage of this right now. You need to click on the link below. The offer we are having may not be here for too long, so take advantage of having this incredible course, lifetime access, for you to enjoy knowing and understanding and also practicing, intimacy that brings wholeness, fulfillment, satisfaction, fun, and pleasure to your marriage. So now you can stop watching me and go and click the link, and I will see you inside. I can't wait. Cheers.